Well, folks, I'm going to do a little how do you process quail video here. These are all still shots. I chose not to uh, show you the whole thing. If anybody wants to see how you actually slaughter quail, you can let me know in the comments and I'll do another video and put it on our website. I don't want to get into any trouble with YouTube on this. But I thought some of you who are new to the quail business might like to see the process after they're killed and how I get them ready for the freezer. So it starts off, as you saw from the very first frame that I brought them in. I had 8 of them. And a little background. The 8 that I brought in were 8 extra males. When you're raising quail, typically all you're going to keep are the breeders. So that will be the females and 1 male for every 4 to 5 females. And the way I have mine set up, if you've looked at my videos before, you've seen that I've got them right now in compartment cages. Though these 8 males here have been in the big colony cage, and I may move all my breeders over to that. I'm still trying to decide how I want to do it. But anyway, I took care of the slaughtering part out in the barn, in my shed, and I'll show you how I do that on another video on the website rather than on YouTube. Everything is done outside with the exception of just the minor cleanup that has to go on afterwards. So I get that part done. I bring them in there, rinse them all off, take any extra feathers off, any extra you-know-whats, get rid of all that. And then I'm ready to clean them up, and that's where the picture of them sitting here on the pan. That's 8 quail sitting there getting ready to go into the freezer bags. Now, what I use for the freezer bags, I've got a food saver system I bought some years ago and didn't use it a lot. I had one previous to it, but I bought this because I thought I wanted something portable to use outside. Well, it never went outside, but it's still a great product, still works great. So I get the bag out, I keep it outside, keep it cleaned up, and then once I get it open, I go ahead and grab the bags. You got to keep your stock of bags handy, and there's a number of different bags you can get. I'm running low, but these that I have left are actually the right size, so they're perfect. So you go ahead and get your bags out, then you want to label them with the date and what's in it, as though you can't tell, but just in case you're not there to get them. So you label them and get them ready for the having a senior moment right now, the food saver. There's another name I'm trying to think of for this thing, and I can't think of it. But anyway, I put 4 in a bag, and then I get ready for them to go in the food saver. I'll do another video on using the food saver in case any of you are interested. That's actually a pretty neat little device. We use it for not just quail. We use it for leftovers. Use it a lot in the springtime when we're gardening. So I'll put the 4 birds in there, get them into the food saver. The food saver will compress them, suck all the vacuum seal them. That's the word I'm looking for. Vacuum seal them. And I'm just holding up a single bag here so you can see what it looks like. I ran both bags, and that's them right here sitting on top of the stove, vacuum sealed, dated, and ready to go into the freezer. This is if you're raising quail for meat and eggs, this is what it's all about, folks. You keep your breeders laying eggs. If we had a dozen quail eggs for breakfast this morning, it's just 2 of us. A dozen works great. But you keep them for laying fertile eggs, and if you're not hatching them out, then you can go ahead and eat them. And the extra males, which you usually get in a hatch, about a 50-50 ratio. It's not guaranteed, but that's kind of the average. Keep the heaviest males sometime around 3 weeks or so when you separate the males from the females, which is the time that's recommended. Weigh the males, keep the heaviest. If you got any real runts, set them to the side. And you want to track the heaviest because those are the males you want to keep for your breeding program. So anyway, folks, that's it right now. Thought you'd enjoy seeing a little bit of how the quail are processed because these are the birds that turn into meat on the table. So until next time, Have a great day.